Hi, it is Booktubeathon and it is day 1 and it is 8 o'clock. So I listened to The Secret Life of Walter Mitty this morning at work. That was like 15 minutes, and then I started listening to The Restaurant at the End of the Universe, and now I got halfway through that at work. And on my lunch break, I started reading Everything by Nicola Yoon, and I got about 30% done that. And so that's all that I've read up till now. Now Chris and I are going to watch The Secret Life of Walter Mitty, the one that came out a couple years ago with Ben Stiller. So we're going to watch that, and then we'll see what happens. We've watched that movie before, but we were at a friend's place and they had 2 kids that they were trying to put to bed at the same time, so we didn't really get all of the movie, so we're gonna watch it now. So yeah. Okay, so it is 8:25 on Tuesday, day 2 of the Booktubeathon, and I just got back from a kind of choir event. We're done choir for the summer at church, but we had kind of like a sectional evening, I guess. I'm in the alto section, and so all the altos came and we got some learning and stuff, so that was fun. I just got home, and so today I finished listening to The Restaurant at the End of the Universe. I finished listening to that at work, so I listened to half of that. Then I started listening to The White Rose by Amy Ewing, which is book 2 in the Jewel series, or I think it's called the Lone City series, the sequel to the Jewel. And I'm 30 or 34% through that one. And then I've also been reading Everything by Nicola Yoon, and I am on page 234 out of like 3 something, just over 300. So I'm gonna finish that because that's like a ridiculously fast read. Like within another hour I'll be done. So I'm gonna work on that. And last night after I updated you, we had watched The Secret Life of Walter Mitty, which was really good. I just adore that movie. I love it. It makes me just want to like go out and live life and do really cool things. Yeah, and the soundtrack is amazing. So, yeah, really enjoyed that movie. And then after that, I managed to read Kindred Spirits by Rainbow Rowell, and so that was really cute. So, I need to adjust. This is a really heavy camera. Yeah, that works. Okay, so yeah, I listened to Kindred Spirits, or I read Kindred Spirits, and that was good. And then, yeah, so that was yesterday. So yesterday, I have completed 3 goals already. So I'm pretty proud of myself. The Restaurant at the End of the Universe and The Secret Life of Walter Mitty both count for books that are older than me. Secret Life of Walter Mitty was also my book to movie adaptation. Kindred Spirits, read a book only after sunset, and then the Restaurant at the End of the Universe also counts for read a book by your favorite author, because that series is one of my all-time favorite series. So yeah, so actually that's 4 challenges, right? And then the white, what is it? The White Rose. That one has a yellow cover, and then Everything is a book that I discovered through Booktube. So then that will be all the challenges except for read 7 books. So basically then I can read whatever I want and I could just completely deviate from my TBR if I want to. But I might not. We'll see. I'm also going to be reading Summer Days and Summer Nights this week, because that is our book club's book this week, which I wasn't thinking about when I made my TBR. That totally would have been my book with a yellow cover. Still could be, whatever. Yeah. I don't know what's going on out there. My husband is watching some kind of show. But yeah, so I'm probably just going to read for a bit now. And I'll update you when I'm finished. It's starting to rain. and thunder. It's a little bit loud. Okay. Hi. So it's really loud in my house. This is a really good time to vlog. But this is the coolest area in my house, and right now it's 8:45 and it's 25 degrees Celsius, so that's just ridiculous. It's like, it was like over 30 today, plus the humidity was insane. But yeah, so today's day 3 of the Booktubeathon. I have actually not done much reading today. I think last time I updated you, I was going to finish everything, and I finished that last night, and it was good. Unfortunately, I was spoiled for the ending a while back, so that kind of ruined the reading experience. But I still thought it was a great book, and I think that Nick Leune is a great writer, and so like I still ended up giving the book 4 stars because of that, because it was really good. And if I hadn't been spoiled for the ending, that might have been a little bit crazy. But yeah, today I only listened to about 20% of The White Rose. I was doing other stuff at work today, so I just wasn't into audiobooking because I was kind of up and away from my desk all day long, and so I was like, no, forget it. Which isn't a normal day for me. So tomorrow I'll finish that audiobook tomorrow, I'm sure, because now I'm 50% done. Yeah. And I'm sitting here, and I'm going to start Summer Days and Summer Nights. Oh, did I mention? I don't know if I mentioned this yet, and if I did, then I'm going to cut this out. And if I didn't, then I'm going to leave it in, so I don't know why I'm bothering to say that. But whatever. I have finished now all of the challenges, technically, except reading 7 books. So I just have to read 3 more books, and then I've done it. So that's kind of crazy. I have read a few short stories, but yeah, I don't know. Oh, I also today, some other reading today. I read, sorry, just realized you can see my dirty kitchen. Whatever. No judgment here. Judgment-free zone. Today I read a short story in the Jewel series. It was just like 2 pages. So I'm not going to count that for my reading goal, but I did add it on Goodreads, and that actually put me at my goal for the year. My goal was to read 50 books, and that was my 50th thing that I read on Goodreads. But actually, I've read 55 things because of rereads and stuff. So I already beat my goal for the year, and it's only July, so I feel pretty good about that. Man, it's coming down now. Yeah, so I'm just sitting here rambling. So I'm gonna start reading Summer Days and Summer Nights. I'm gonna go get like a popsicle and a tall glass of ice water, and then I'm gonna sit here and hopefully read a couple stories, and then yeah. What? Hey, dude. Ooh? What? Who's that? Is that Owl? Book? Are you reading my book? Okay. I was gonna read that, but... What? Oh, there's even pictures in it. That's a little bit scary, but you're one, you don't know that it's scary. Is that a cat? No. Hey Sherlock, are you just the cutest ever? Yeah. Yeah. It's Friday evening, and I'm just here chilling with my nephew. My My sister and her husband went to a party, so I'm watching my nephew for the evening. And yeah, so it's day 5. Did not update you on day 4 because I did not read anything on day 4 at all. Like, not even listen to 5 minutes of an audiobook. I did nothing. So yeah, the last thing that I did on on Wednesday, day 3, was that I read the first story in Summer Days and Summer Nights, and I actually really enjoyed it. I liked it a lot, so I'm excited to read more of that. But yeah, so this evening while I'm babysitting, I brought along Lumberjanes, which I can't flip it, but which he stole, and he is reading. Wait, are you a little bookworm? Where's the Snapchat filters, man? Oh, he's so cute. Okay. Yeah, so I'm going to read that if he will surrender it back to me. We are just watching Curious George right now, so it's a good time. And yeah, today I listened up to 90% of The White Rose at work. So I've got 10% left, so I'll finish that yet before the readathon is over. And then I'm going to read Lumberjanes, and then I just have to finish one more book over the weekend, which I think I can do. If nothing... He's flipping it upside down now. It's good. If nothing else, I have a volume of Fruits Basket to read, which I can finish this weekend. So yeah. So I'll keep you guys posted. It is 9:30. The nephew is sleeping, I think. He's been quiet for a while, so we'll just assume that he's sleeping. So I finished reading Lumberjanes, Volume 1, and it's pretty cute. Not my favorite thing that I've ever read, but I don't know, I kind of like the humor in it, so I don't think my library has any of the other volumes, so I might have to wait a while before I can continue on with this series. I don't even know how many volumes are out. 3, 4? I don't know, maybe. So I finished that. And then I read my second story, Out of Here, which was the one by Nina LaCour. That was kind of cute. Yeah, so I'm not sure what I'm going to be reading now. Last week, I was listening to The Rose Society by Marie Lu, which is the second book in the Young Elite series. I was listening to that on audio, and I only got halfway through before it expired, and I couldn't renew it. So, but the ebook was available, so I borrowed that. So, I might try to finish that, or yeah, like I don't want to rip through this because it's kind of cute, and I don't want to like just, read them all. So I will probably read The Rose Society while I am here at my sister's. That's where things are at right now. We'll see how the weekend goes. It's day 6 of the Booktubeathon. I have completed all of the challenges. I did. This morning sorry, I'm kind of adjusting myself here. This morning I finished reading, what did I finish reading? I finished reading The Rose Society by Marie Lu, which is the second book in the Young Elite series, and that series is kind of nuts, and I'm really interested to see how it ends up, because I have I literally cannot predict where things are going to end up. Like, it's just craziness. So yeah, I will be finishing off that series, I think. I definitely like the second book. Well, no, I didn't definitely like it. I was definitely more prepared for the second book. It's a very dark series, so if you're looking for some dark YA, pick that up, because it's like the second book is definitely darker than the first one even. So the last book's gonna be crazy. So it's kind of interesting because it's like the main, I hope you don't think this is a spoiler, but the main character is not a good character. She's a very dark and conflicted character, so it almost feels like you're experiencing the story from the opposite side of what you usually would. Like if you're, I don't know, like if you're reading a story and there's the villains that you're trying to go up against, it feels like you're reading the story from the villain's point of view, even though she's, well, I don't know if she's a villain or not. You just have to read it to see what I mean. But yeah, it's interesting. It's definitely unique in that way. So that was this morning, and then just a couple hours ago I finished listening to The White Rose. Both of the books I finished today have Rose in the title. The White Rose by Amy Ewing. I finished listening to that while I was washing dishes. And that one felt more like a filler book. Yeah, it just kind of felt like not a lot happened. But there were things that happened, but I feel like it could have maybe happened, I don't know. It felt kind of repetitive, is what I'm getting at. It felt repetitive. For the first half of the book, literally, was them running and then hiding in things. That's literally what the first half of the book was. The second half was more interesting. So, yeah. And I like her writing. It's an interesting world. It started off as more dystopian, but in the second book there definitely was a shift to more fantasy. So it's very interesting, and there's like strong Avatar The Last Airbender vibes in the second half. So if you like Avatar, you should read it and then let me know what you think. Yeah. So, okay, there's the spin cycle. But yeah, so and I've completed all of the challenges, and so I'm like really proud of myself. I don't know if I've ever completed all of the challenges in a readathon before, and so go me. So now I'm doing my nails. I'm putting some Jamberries on. Well, I just finished, and I'm gonna paint my toenails now, and I'm watching Twilight on Netflix because I don't know, I was just feeling kind of dumb, and I saw it and I was like, I'm gonna watch Twilight. I never finished watching the movies, so I think I'm gonna try to finish watching through the movies, because yeah, some of it's just really bad and cheesy, but you know what? Twilight was such a game changer, both for young adult books and for movie adaptations of those books. So, you know, you gotta at least respect it a little bit, even if there's so many problems with it. But you know what? I don't hate Twilight. I kind of like it, like just for the cheese factor and the nostalgia factor. So, and the soundtracks in the movies are so good. Like that's completely my kind of music that I like. Yeah. So I'm gonna finish painting my nails and watching Twilight. Yeah, and I don't know, maybe my husband will make supper, maybe we'll go get some food, I don't know. And then I'm gonna go hang out with my sister and some friends this evening, so probably not gonna do any more reading there. Yeah, last night, I don't remember, don't think I updated, or did I, about the second, yeah, I did. I started reading the third story in Summer Days and Summer Nights by Libba Bray, and I do not like it. I'm kind of skimming it because that's just completely not what I like. So I was like, okay, yeah. So the first one was good, second one was okay, the third one is like, so, yeah. Hopefully the one after that will be good again. I'm just really excited for Stephanie Perkins's story, and I might even leave that for the last because I know I'm gonna love it, and if the rest of the book is disappointing, then at least I'll have that to look forward to. So yeah, that's all that I have for now. I've been rambling for 6.5 minutes, so I'm gonna stop talking now.